Oh, blimey. Can you believe I am 12 minutes later than I said I'd be? Unbelievable. But we've just been having a bit too much fun, Mrs. Soup and I, with 2222 on the 22nd of the 2nd, 22. So it happened about 22 minutes ago. It happened 22 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're here, and I'm going to be continuing today stream in the superb Tomb Raider 2013. One of my favourite games in the action-adventure genre. A game that I first played on the Xbox 360, and one that I'm going to be continuing today on the PC. So let's head on over to the screen, the blank screen, and hope everything loads. Please load. Please load, I'm begging you. Oh, we've got logos. It's all good. It's all gravy, as they say. Now then, that volume's a wee bit loud, so turn it down a little bit. There we go. Good evening, Charminar. Good evening. We yes, we got a bit carried away with our enjoyment of 1022 today, so ends a wee bit later than even I thought I might be. But as I was just saying, I am here now, and we're going to continue with Tomb Raider. We're in the shantytown. Oh, that's right. Yes, we're on our way to rescue. What's her name? Rescue our friend from the clutches of Matthias and his cult. Good evening. Yes, we were dancing around in our tutus. We were. It was brilliant. No, actually, no. It wasn't that bad. We were swooshing. We were swooshing. So I wasn't really out of breath. Good to see you, Omni Revan. No worries. It's a pleasure to have you here when you're here, though. No worries if you missed a couple of streams. But yeah, the tutus, a nice little bit of fun. We simply couldn't resist them. We watched Terminator 2 earlier today. We've been having 2 related food as much as possible all day. So, for example, for lunch we had pear, blue cheese, and olive bread. No, and blue cheese salad with olive bread, with 2-fingered Kit Kats. And then for tea we had tacos, because it was Taco Tuesday, with
Oh my god.
Oh.
Grim.
And for me, even though I don't often drink pop, as it were, I ordered, because it was in order, we thought we'd get a takeaway. I ordered some tango, because it takes 2 to tango. Well, the captain's doing well.
Grim, you escaped.
They couldn't hold me. Get up here. We
Yep.
need to get the others.
I'm coming.
Watch your back. You've got company.
Oh no.
Already got dynamite.
The Terminator 1 is the best Terminator. I can see that. I can see that. I can see why you would say that. Shoot. It might take me a little bit of time to get back into the swing of things. 2 groups of 2 booked for 2 tours. This morning's 2 groups of 2 booked on this morning's tour. That's superb. I don't know, does that count as dwarfist, or every time you hear Scottish accent you expect them to be a dwarf? Anyway, this will be your misadventures on The Witcher 3, won't it? Another kill headshot. You just won't die. I mean, it's got actions in games and TV. They can often be quite bad. I mean,
You're going down.
my least favourite is the range of Irish accents that people do without even knowing that they're doing it in dramas. The most infamous example being, is it The Devil Within? Brad Pitt. That's just awful, awful. He goes around several counties in the course of that film, sometimes within the same sentence, you know. What?
You're going down.
And then you've got
Oh God.
Sean Bean in Clear and Present Danger. That was an interesting one.
Get around her.
Game volume's drowning me out. I thought it might be. Problem is, I can never quite gauge it. It's so annoying. Okay, let's keep an eye on this. I've turned it down a couple of notches. Missed. Okay, another notch. There you go. Braveheart. Oh God, Braveheart. There are moments in that film where Gibson's, especially when there's, well, actually the moment in particular in, I think it's a castle hall after Bannockburn, where
Get reinforcements. Go.
Wallace, or Mel Gibson, is talking to, in private, is it, to Robert the Bruce?
Just barely.
And I can't remember what the
Where are
word
the
he says
others?
is, but he says a word that just, it was horrible.
I can't climb up there from here.
Damn it.
I mean, the whole thing isn't great, but
kind of setup for hauling cargo. Maybe you can use it to come around the other side.
All right. I'm on my way.
But then you have, on the flip side of that, you have sometimes, for example, in that film, not so much just Scottish, but sometimes you have people who have been cast because they kind of look, Celtic-y, whatever that means. And there'll be like maybe an Irishman playing a Scotsman or whatever. Or the other way around. I mean, the most famous one is in, this was just cast because he is who he is, was Sean Connery in The Untouchables, That's the Chicago way. And he kept on coming out with little Irish phrases and things like that. Well, the Lord, was it the Lord hates a coward, is it? Or, that's the Chicago way. They put one of yours in the hospital, you put one of theirs in the morgue. I'm Irish. Sha.
The outsider is here. Warn the others.
Yeah. It's interesting. Braveheart was a terrible film along the lines of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Do you know what? Actually, I don't know. I like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I think as the pantomime that I think it's kind of intended to be, I think it's kind of good fun. Cancel Christmas and all that. I mean, Costner isn't even trying. He's just an American who's been transported back in time. I didn't update my profile to include my my impressive skill of missing. Oh no, sorry, I've got a real frog in my throat. Just a sec. Oh, excuse me. It's been okay today, actually. I was having another Strepsil, I think. You did love Train Spotting. Even Johnny Lee Miller's accent was rather good. Well, the thing is, as well, is that I mean, for a film like that, especially if you're writing an urban Welsh book, they'll have some very... It's all about prep time when it comes to actors, isn't it? And apparently, if you have more than, say, a week's prep time, then you're more likely to do well, or more than, I think they say 13 weeks is best. Oh, fire. I'm on fire.
Get around her. Okay, still here. You got it. Move up. Let's go.
Well, it was a record breaker, wasn't it, Brian Adams? It was in the charts for an eternity. But the inaccuracies in Braveheart, I've been tempted to do a video about that for a long time. But I'm not sure how to do it without sounding just angry. Sorry. So I'm clearly not 100% better. Without just sounding angry. Some of them are genuinely, I think, harmful. Like, the idea that the Scots sacked York. Not only is it unnecessary, but also it actually takes away from the actual weight of the other victories that they had. You don't have to go and sack York. To highlight the I suppose the effect, the psychological effect on those people who are in charge, not least the Scottish nobles themselves. It would make a great video. Maybe what I need to do, actually, I need to break the habit of a lifetime and actually write a script for it instead of just some notes. Really think about how I want to present it and talk about things, where I want to be funny, where I want to be serious. It's also an opportunity to talk a little bit about where people take liberties, because, so for example, different film entirely, obviously. The other day we watched The Kingsman, which is the prequel to Kingsmen and Kingsman Go Golden Circle, and love those films. Matthew Vaughn, writer-director. In the first one, brilliant use of action and music. Lots of fun. But The Kingsman starts in the Boer War. The preamble does, which is interesting. You often see the Boer War in popular culture, especially Hollywood movies. It highlights the British use of things like concentration camps, for example, in a way which isn't too in your face. Just mentions that they're there, and Kitchen is on site overseeing this particular camp. There's a bit of a reflection from Ralph Fiennes' Lord Oxford. No, is it Duke of Oxford? Anyway, him, about the nature of aristocracy, how it was thugs who took this in the first place. To call ourselves gentlemen back then would have been an insult, and it was an interesting reflection again. But more to the point, in that film there were some really weird things. So, for example, the Battersea Shield was in someone's private collection. It's in the trailer, actually, being used to deflect a grenade blast. Let's go and do this temple. And at that point, it was firmly stowed in the British Museum. It was not in the Kashmir district. But the thing is, the film, as ridiculous as it was, and Rhys Ifans what's his name? Rasputin was brilliant. He was chewing the scenery. It was just ridiculous to see him dancing and fighting and lots of. But despite some of the over-the-top characters, despite the weird use of artifacts, the story played and wove in amongst real-world history in a very clever way, in a way which wasn't disrespectful, for example, to the the horrors of the trenches or the seriousness of world events, and in a way which I kind of found myself thinking, actually, and in fact, some people were commenting this on online. Actually, it's a film that encourages you to go, did that happen? Did that actually happen? And the stuff that you might think might not have happened sometimes did happen. So it's encouraging you to go down that path. It's not playing with it too much. But I think crucially though, it's not because it's not being po-faced about it. You kind of know that you need to go away and do a bit of ancillary research, a bit of extra research, just to polish up your understanding of events. Chamber of Judgment.
Some kind of workshop. The Solari have completely taken over the old places of this island.
They have. Whereas, I think Braveheart, because it is quite a somber, sober, beating your chest with pride kind of movie. There's a reason that the SNP, I think, did quite well in the election that followed soon after the release of that
These
film.
carvings are old. Hundreds of years.
It's much more dangerous when it plays with history, especially when it makes things up. So, for example, Battle of Stirling Bridge. There's no bridge. Kilts weren't even invented yet. Well, actually, yes. That sort of 17th, 18th century, 19th century idea of a kilt. Definitely. And main character's history completely wrong. The background of William Wallace himself completely wrong. There's so much stuff there that is mischaracterized. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. And that's the difference. I think that's my. I realised when I was watching Kingsman, that's my line. It's not an easy line to draw, but it was reassuring to realise that I can watch a silly film and not take it seriously. That's what I mean. Because with the other two Kingsman movies, it's there's not really much to object to. It's clearly a slightly ridiculous, almost early Bond type sort of setting. But when they're playing with historical events, that's when it was in my ballpark, and I thought, well, am I going to be irritated by this? Is this going to just annoy me? Thankfully not. I think it's about how you do it, and I think Mel Gibson got it wrong with Braveheart. I said though, it's probably the most famous bit of Scottishness in the world. You ask people to talk about Scotland, it's going to be a very short amount of time, I imagine, before someone will say freedom. Again, sore throat. I wasn't even going to try and make a louder noise than that. Freedom. I guess it's interesting, isn't it? And I part of me just wishes that
Those shelves look weak. A bit more weight ought to bring them down.
that people would have a bit more of a sense of responsibility when they're adapting some of this stuff. Dissing Braveheart? What have I walked into, man? Good evening, Nolan. Oh, dear. Right. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. I was just personally, I was just comparing watching Braveheart to the experience of watching The King's Man, a drama sort of set before and during and after the First World War. That also actually, I think, summarised in quite an accessible way the weird relationship between the Kaiser, the Tsar, and the King of England, or King of the British Empire. We need more. Where's the more? Is there more? Yeah. We shall have to remedy that. And he realizes he doesn't know what Latin. Doesn't know his Latin. The funny thing is, though, the Kingsman, I think, did well. Actually, it didn't. The historical inaccuracies felt more like they were off to the side of historical events. They weren't monkeying with it in the middle. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. The idea that Lenin is a stooge of a strange guy pretending to be a gentleman officer and has a problem with the English ruling classes is a bit of a stretch. But apart from that, because it set itself up in tone correctly, it took me along with it, and I think it was very cool. Excuse me. But yeah, Braveheart should try and get more correct, and I suspect in today's Hollywood, Braveheart would try and get more correct. I think there's much more of a sensitivity, isn't there, so if you look at the way that what was it? Chris Pine did a Robert the Bruce movie not that long ago. Was it out Rogue King or something? I don't know. Maybe there's enough weight in there now just to run and jump. Yeah, they were trying a little bit more in that one, I think. There we go. Ooh. More stuff.
All of
Stuff
these places
everywhere.
are built on ancient ruins.
Mm-hmm. What are we going to find? Outlaw King, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was okay. Again, accents could have been better, but I'm sure I couldn't do a convincing, Kansas. Okay, down the tube. There we go. So yeah, so speaking of which, the thing I hinted at yesterday, I've been approached by a TV company that I can't remember the name of, which is just as well, because I don't think I should be naming them anyway. Initially to discuss a project surrounding 1066, Hastings, etc., etc. Apparently they've seen my stuff, they like my work, they want to have a chat. Now, the thing is, I'm not getting excited about it. I refuse because I've had a few conversations like this over the years, and sometimes all a company is after is some unpaid research.
I can't do that now.
They just want you to go away and... Can you just help us by... we're just pitching a project, and, if you get in on the ground floor, then maybe you can blah, 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 blah. And I've been burned by that. Less so in recent years, but many years ago I did basically a week's worth of research for a company in Canada. I won't name them either. But they are rather annoying. They rather irritated me with that one. But it may well be that actually it is what it seems, and they actually are interested in working together and maybe trying to craft an interesting approach to the topic. With yours truly in some sort of presenting capacity. which could be good. Exactly. Yeah, there's far too many people in TV who think it's shrewd, and also there's far too many, especially in history, historians who think it's rude, rude. It's rude not to cooperate, or not to almost immediately say, okay, yeah, nice to meet you. Money, like what's the money situation? But yeah, increasingly, I'm not shy about that, because you can't be. And to be fair, if you're not, then they know what they're dealing with. If you are a bit too shy about that, then
Grim! Are you there?
well, as my wife sometimes says, you can encourage people in how they treat you and how they don't treat you.
Oh no.
And if you encourage them in the wrong way, then that can be bad for everyone in all parties involved. Okay, so jump.
Grim!
Sorry about the wobbly camera there. We can jump permanent to learn about Scotland, so I wish I went up to try and see him. You see what I mean, though? That's my point. The very fact that these days actors do research, they get asked questions in interviews about how did you learn about this, what was your opinion about that, have you gained any newfound respect for X, Y, and Z? So I think her melee still isn't great, is it? Oh, okay, actually, no, I forgot I upgraded that. Better melee than I feared. Don't hit the barrel, love. Don't hit the barrel. Do you know, it's funny. I remember when I was... yes, absolutely. Yeah, YouTube has played a role. Expert reacts are so good. Yeah, the various... I mean, Insider does a series. I think a couple of magazines do a series like that. Insider reacts, or what's it called? The breakdown sort of thing. Sorry, let me just check chat. Had someone contact me recently about a possible tour for 40 people in October. At first I was excited, and then they decided to ask if I could ask around restaurants in the area that would give them discounts in the evening. Yeah, exactly. GQ magazine, Wired, Insider magazine. No, Wired magazine, Insider. They're all brilliant. Well, the thing, I mean, presumably any discounts you might get would be tied to your tour. If they've asked you to do it, I think it'd be entirely reasonable for you to negotiate discounts that essentially are vouchers that they have got from you in person, having been on the tour, and then they are, if not walked to the restaurant by you, then at the very least you can give them directions at the end of the tour, in a helpful way. Maybe even halfway through the tour you can sort of all stop for a pleasant cuppa somewhere, at a cafe or something. Why have I got my torch out? I was a couple of days ago. I got a really lovely message from someone on YouTube who was she was saying how she was in from Australia in New South Wales, and she was really proud. Her and her family were really proud of their Welsh ancestry. And sometimes you read that and you go, oh dear, okay, what's coming next? The so-called as my brother-in-law says, a plastic Irish phenomenon, you know. So I'm going, hi, I'm Irish. But it wasn't that at all. What it was what she was saying. It was a comment on a story I was reading about Merlin. And she said that she found the characterization really funny. Really funny and sort of heartwarming and relatable for what was a fairly old tale. And I was just reminded of a part of that story when I was sort of saying, why have you got your torch out, Lara? Because in this version of the tale, at the beginning of the story, Merlin is a boy, and his friends are all playing a game. Turn the mic up a little, sorry. It's not the mic, it's the game volume. Is that any better? Hopefully. At the beginning of the story, him and his friends are all playing a game, and there's this line in the story. Someone else had written it, where he's like, "Oh, can I join in?" And one of the boys says, "No, Merlin, you can't join in. You don't even have a father." I sort of read it in that instance. I mean, I said it a bit more like a Scouser than a Welshman. But it's the sort of thing that only a kid could say. But I found that so funny. And so, why have you got your torch out, Lara? What are you doing?
Now kick them off the edge.
Oh wow! So his credit, he's Oh. No, that was the end of him. Restaurant meal in the evening.
No. Grim. I'll make them pay. The palace.
I mean...
I've got to get to the palace.
Oh, he was the captain of the ship, Grim. He was the captain of the ship on the way in. Glaswegian captain, apparently. Well, I feel as though, just going back to that question, is any restaurant you deal with going to turn down 40 people if you contact direct them after you've arranged a discount at a specific time and date? That's not... I suppose that's my point, is that maybe what you need to do, this could be something that you could weave into other work, was that maybe you need to get some relationships with potential restaurants who could offer discounts to any of your customers who have proof of their custom with you, that you only send out once you've received payment. So if they don't turn up, maybe, and they paid, and then they stiff you on the and just go to the don't go on the tour and get a restaurant discounted restaurant visit. Then, at the very least, as far as the restaurant's concerned, they're benefiting from a relationship with you as much as anything else. So I suppose the key variable here is making sure that the people who are local to you know that you are the one who's sending them that business. And also, of course, that you get paid for your tour.
Shit. I've got you covered, girl. You're clear to climb up.
There we go.
Thank God.
Ross,
Yeah.
Grim's dead.
they tried to use him as leverage to make me surrender, but he wouldn't let them.
It's way too dangerous being an archaeologist, it really is.
Stupid bastard.
I'm so sorry, Ross.
No, don't be sorry, Lara. Just make it count. We'll raise a glass to the old man when we get out of here.
I'm
I'm going to try and get closer. Can you cover me again?
Do you know, I forgot to check the voice actor of Roth, but there's something wrong with the way he says
I've got a clear
certain
sight with
words.
my rifle until the palace wall.
Okay.
The way he said "oat" there instead of, I don't know. I'd have to hear it again, but there's something about the way he said
Chopper N888
a couple of words.
responding to SOS inbound from Freighter Trinity.
This is Conrad Roth of the Endurance. Do you copy?
Okay, well, that's fair enough.
Did you hear that? A rescue helicopter is inbound.
I suppose.
Use Roth. Set up a signal. I'm going in for Sam and the others.
But Lara, maybe I should...
This isn't like the pilot, Roth. I got Sam and the others into this mess. I'm getting them out.
Yeah, well, he's definitely channeling Sean Bean, isn't he? Bastard. The bastard. What's the word? Not collection, but the. There's a video on YouTube every time that he said that, like that in Sharp. No. It's what's the word? A collection of short clips in a video. Montage, not a montage. There's a word for it. I don't know. It's still a wee bit foggy-headed, but yeah, I think it's that's definitely what he's partly going for. I think mashup, yeah, maybe, yeah, that kind of thing. Compilation, there you go, compilation. That's it. He's definitely going for it, but it's just something not quite right because he went a bit Lancashire actually. So he's meant to be trying to be Yorkshire, but there's a wee bit of Lancashire in there, I think. And I'd just like to know. I'm curious whether or not the voice actor is in fact from Yorkshire or not. Anyway, we're crossing this dodgy bridge, aren't we? It's something I obviously we talked about the shantytown in the last live stream, but something I really love about this game is that implied narrative of the civilization at its height. I mean, this bridge would have been incredible, and you got the Torii gates again, implying pilgrimage up to see the Storm Queen. Would have been utterly incredible when it was new. I mean, it's incredible even in its in a state of decay.
All right, Lara. That bridge is swarming with guards.
Great. Any ideas?
It'll be tricky, but you can probably make your way across underneath.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Don't worry, I'll be covering you the whole way.
And actually, there's a little bit of Geordie in there. I don't know. I'm curious. Maybe the guy's just moved around a lot. I mean, it's not like my accent is remotely consistent. That way. Okay. I shouldn't call the kettle black.
Lara, I've got them in my sights.
Here goes.
Aye. Oh. Now, just to pre-warn you guys, I think I will have to be stopping fairly sharp at like 12:30 today.
Father Matthias will send us to the Oni if we don't find her.
I need to be up early for work reasons. Ish. Born in London. Okay.
Are you okay?
Interesting. The guy who plays the real world version of Constantine is an interesting example. He's a Welsh actor playing a character who, in the comics at least, is a Scouser. He's from Liverpool, and he's got
Hold it. Almost got him.
apparently a very obvious Liverpudlian accent.
Stop. Wait. Lara, I think you're clear.
Not that I think
Thanks for the cover. I think that makes us even.
everyone who reads it would, you know,
Lara, look out!
assign that to him.
Break this girl's neck! Surrender!
Oh, good shot. Yeah.
They went over!
Matt Ryan, he is such a good Constantine.
See, a survivor! There she is!
Lara, there's too many of them! Get out of there!
We jokingly call him Totty because Mrs. Soup doesn't mind watching him at all. And to be fair, I have a wee bit of a man crush on him as well, so he is brilliant. But she first came across him actually in, I think the spin-off to Criminal Minds?
I'm heading in.
Criminal Minds,
Are you sure about this, Lara?
is it Criminal
I'll get them.
Intent?
I'll come back.
He was a member of the
I
team there.
promise.
But now, even when he's voice acting, so I think we recently got Constantine City of the Damned or something. We look forward just to hearing the character, his characterization. She does very well to keep that torch above water. She really does. I feel as though excuse me. I feel as though Constantine with Keanu Reeves, yeah, he was very good. I think the movie had aspects of it that were very good. I think, unfortunately, though, the movie was drawing mainly on cinematic conventions and visual narratives drawn, no, not narratives, visual vernacular drawn from movies like The Omen, you know, classic vampire horror, and even things like Seven as well. Yeah, some of David Fincher's stuff. Instead of, excuse me, instead of, you know, drawing on the comics, as it were. There was an after credit scene before it was cool. That's true. The name's Kramer, Chaz Kramer, asshole. So I feel as though I enjoy it as a film. I enjoy it for what it is. As I often say, and I think as a kid I would have dismissed this out of hand, but the older I get as a grown-up, the more I appreciate the need to judge things on what they do achieve as opposed to what you wish they were. And I think Constantine with Keanu Reeves achieves a lot. If they make a second film, which apparently might be in the works, I think they're going to have to be either commit to this sort of movie version of him, or if they're going to try and tie it in with the broader DC universe, then they're going to have to revisit Hellraiser, aren't they?
To do so, we must release our queen. Like us, she is a prisoner. If we can free her, we free ourselves.
Ah,
This girl, she carries the blood of this land.
yeah, sometimes
Could be the key.
the decisions games make as to what your character is
Show us the truth.
clever enough to achieve can be interesting.
You are the first and the last. Speak to us now.
You killed our brother! Now
Oh,
I'm gonna
oh.
kill you!
Oh dear. Ow.
This is for Vladimir, outsider!
Dmitri, Nikolai, bring her to me.
Yeah. Calm down. Yeah, the iconic jackets would have been good. I think having a bit more of a sense of backstory as opposed to just focusing on, you know, Keanu as a kid having committed suicide. That would have been good. Yeah.
Every creature in nature will turn and
Because it's
fight
so
for its
important
very
to
survival at stake. So don't think I don't
the Hellraiser comics, the background, you know, what happened in Newcastle, you know, that kind of thing.
Ready yourselves, brothers! Our queen is about to speak! Speak to us, Inigo! She's the one. Soon, my brothers, we will be reborn. Take her to the throne room. Your fight is over, creature.
Something I like about this is that these guys have been burning people alive over and over again just to try and test whether or not she's a suitable candidate, or they are a suitable candidate. And we've seen a few of these pyres so far, which I think, this is so Apocalypse Now, isn't it? Brilliant.
Let's get down there. Come on.
Yeah, we've seen a few of these pyres so far, but then having this sort of, again, from a sort of a anthropological perspective, seeing the reason for the behaviour, it's fascinating. This sort of, in the truest sense of the word, subculture, this sort of culture that's come out of the circumstances imposed upon it by this other ancient culture on the island, is I think surprisingly consistent, actually. I think it's what holds this narrative together so well, as fantastical as it is. Excuse me. Oh no, gas.
Some kind of natural gas. Probably flammable.
Oh, don't wanna. Underground culture. Yeah. Well, yeah, and I suppose by sub, I definitely don't mean it in the traditional subculture use of it. But I suppose maybe even daughter culture. You know, so culture that's directly as a result of this context, these circumstances. An incipient culture, perhaps.
That's what this place is. Matthias thinks Himiko's spirit is keeping us here. That's not possible. It's not possible. But he's so beyond crazy that maybe he's come right back round to some kind of sane. The helicopter isn't our way off. You know that, Lara, in your gut. I have to warn the others. If we board it,
we're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Yes, but Sean Bean, obviously, there's the bastard. But in Clear and Present Danger, there's a moment when he says, what is it? Is it calm yourself? Except he doesn't even do it as well as I just did. He does it really, really badly. Calm yourself. As a Northern Irish, possibly Belfast. You know, it's hard to tell because again he moves around as well, from Belfast maybe into Antrim, a bit around the houses, a little bit of Londonderry. Sorry, Derry, Londonderry.
Oh yes.
Now I found this section so creepy when I first came here. This idea of all these people who had scavenged this new body that was chucked in here. And what I'm going to do, though, I just need to really got the Northern Ireland vibe in your voice there. Well, it's funny when I think I've said before, when we spend a bit of time there, one of my favourite Northern Ireland accents to do is the finicky bureaucrat. There's a very particular, slightly high-pitched Northern Irish accent, which is sort of like the equivalent of, well, actually, I think you'll find. It's that kind of thing, but Northern Irish. It's, I do love that one. And even my in-laws find it amusing, find it to be acceptable. But again, it takes a bit of listening, a bit of sensitivity to the different parts of Northern Ireland, which, again, must come down to training. Because I can't imagine Sean Bean would have, or opportunities for training. I can't imagine Sean Bean would have been disinterested in some constructive criticism. There we go. Did that light just come on? Or did it just load in? It's hard to know. We may see new Constantine in the Sandman TV series coming out. His ancestor, Johanna Constantine, has been cast. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I like this section.
If it's loose, let's just leave it for the next ship.
Hey, don't take too long down there. Want to finish this game?
Yeah. What if the unholy ones figure out how to ignite the...
What was that?
Oh
Stay
no.
here, I'll check it out.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh no, he was right next to me. That's not fair. I didn't see him. I didn't see you. That's the sort of thing that you can only do in a computer game. You can be standing right next to someone and not know they're there. You know, I totally would have seen him if I was really there. That was funny.
If it's loose, let's just leave it for the next ship.
Hey, don't take too long down there. I want to finish this game.
Yeah. What if the unholy ones figure out how to ignite that ship? Shit. All right. I hate that place.
Look, I'll go check
The
it out.
unholy ones.
You can stay here.
Thanks, brother.
Ooh, Lara. The stealth kills involve the stealth axe. Crikey. Just nasty. Ugh.
Hey, watch it. You're fucking up the board.
Relax. You're losing anyway.
Did you hear that? Maybe over here.
There we go. Oh, we wrecked the checkers board. Oh well.
Alicia, honey, I didn't want to write this, but if I don't do it now, I might not
It
have
must be
another
death.
chance. Your mama got herself into some trouble, and I might have to be gone for a very long time. I don't know when or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know I fought for you. Everything I did in my life was for you. All the time away, all the money I saved, all the sacrifices. I'm sorry for everything you're gonna have to go through without me. If I don't make it back, find Conrad Roth. You've never met him, but he's the best man I've ever known, and he's your father. You have his eyes. You're the light of my life, and I love you more than anything.
What happened there? What's the backstory there? Well, I mean, obviously, something definitely... We know what... An element of what must have happened, I guess, but... You know what I mean? It was hinted at, I guess, in the opening of the game, wasn't it? It was sort of having quiet meetings in the corridors of the ship. Right, so we want to get down there. Another base camp. The base camps are useful even if you don't use them in the moment. They're good for fast travel later on.
Looks to be early 18th century. I remember black silk fans were used when conducting funeral rites for nobles.
It's quite pretty. Now, is this character model of Lara? Is this actually the original Lara? Is this the one that they monkeyed with? Did they give her a nose job or something? Or was that for the second game? She looks, I think, the same as the one I remember. But it was really weird seeing. But then again, they've done that recently with Peter Parker, haven't they? In the PS5 version of Spider-Man. In that instance, they changed the look of Parker to match slightly more with Tom Holland's appearance.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about the smell. It's quiet.
Yeah.
She's down here. Maybe
So
we
this
should just leave.
this might be the
Come on.
updated version of her
Sure.
then.
Let's search the pit. Hey, what's going on down there? Oh, hey, Nikolai sent us down. We're here on orders. Some of the enforcers told us we didn't actually talk.
Oh no, that sounds so bad. Oh no. Right. Okay. Oh, that's a shame then. But then again, it's been a while since I played #1. But I really didn't mind remotely. I had no problem at all with her characterization and her look in the first game. She looked like like the person that they wanted her to look like, I guess. But yeah, they tweaked. Oh, this poor person in the cage. On we go. Oh, we're going to have to go over the top, are we? Oh, up here. So one of the advantages of the definitive edition is, so like I like this aviator jacket that she's got. But in terms of options, but I don't know. Maybe they give you the option to have the original face. Oh no! That's what happens when you run up a wall for no reason. I'm gonna get killed. Yeah, I'm not careful. Well, I've never done this before, from this particular spot. Oh, come on, stop missing! Epic fumble completed. What is that? What achievement was that? Oh. Oh. Have I just cleared that room following an epic fumble? Having run up the wall and alerted everyone to my presence. I have. Wow, I've never done that before. That's I suppose that comes down to experience. Just retreating a little and letting them come to me. Maybe I'm gonna chalk it up to experience. Yeah. You know, yeah. Why not? Why not? That was luck, and you know it. Yeah, but the thing is, you make your own luck, you know. I'm not trying 100% all my games, but I wanted to with Tomb Raider. I think I did, actually. On the Xbox. That was a big boom. Oh, you see, that's what I could have done. I could have snuck in and... Anyway. The achievement I needed was to find all the collectibles. And once I found the last one, I didn't get the achievement. That's enough to make you want to just throw your console into the sea, isn't it? Take your Xbox down to the... or your PlayStation down to the water's edge. And
Made for a special occasion. Probably a wedding.
It's quite a cool fan, actually.
In a few years.
Or at the very least, chuck the controller through the TV. Potentially. Okie dokie. Interesting. You haven't been back to this Tomb Raider since. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Okay. Right, yes. Okay, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing now. So we'll pull this over here. Yeah. Not sure I fully believe the physics there. It seemed to gain speed as it went, but it didn't slow down as it swung. But you know what? I'm going with it. It's fine. Oh. Oh no. Am I going to be safe up here? Yes. Well, safe-ish.
You son of a bitch! When I get out of here, I'm gonna shove one of those arrows right up your ass!
This one's got a temper. Hey, don't rile them up. We're working here. God damn it. We need backup! Cover his arms!
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. And presumably the stats would have agreed with you. Just that the achievement wasn't logged. That's so annoying. So annoying.
That was badass, Lara. How the hell did you get in here?
I had some help.
Graham?
Yes. He didn't make it.
Shit.
I didn't think anything could take that guy down.
He went out swinging. Gave me a chance to get to you. Look, there's a rescue helicopter on its way. I know they're keeping Sam separately. Have you seen Whitman?
Guess he didn't make it to the guest rooms.
Mr. Showbiz probably weaseled an upgrade.
We'll find him. And Sam too. But we're not gonna do anything from up here.
I'll find a way to get you out.
All right, let's try to loosen this thing up. Come on, guys, again.
Okay, ready? Jump!
Sorry, just a second. Just,
It's no use, Reyes.
Ready?
Adjusting. There we go.
Lara, there's some weird shit going on here.
There is some weird shit going on here.
Sun Queen, the ancient ruler of Yamatai.
You gotta be kidding me. You mean this is Yamatai?
Yes, it would appear so.
Well, ain't that something? We found the damn place after all.
Hold on to something!
That's not at all dangerous. Oh yes, I remember. This whole floor opens up, doesn't it?
This place is becoming unstable. The floor is starting to buckle.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Don't worry about it, Lara. Just get us out of here.
You're doing great. Jump over. We'll keep the cage steady.
Okay. And
Okay, now what?
The other counterweight. It's locked.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah. There we go. Double blast. Yeah, Lara has the power for the red barrels, doesn't she?
Oh shit, we have a problem. Grab hold of something.
We lost the cage floor.
Look down, man. We lost all the fucking floors.
We gotta get out of this thing.
Oh crap, this is
Oh,
bad.
blimey. This is bad.
Lara, you be careful out there.
Ooh!
Sounds like the whole mountain is going up.
Oh, here you go.
Oh crap, we're starting to fall.
It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna blast you with an explosion. It's gonna be fine, I'm sure.
Look, there's daylight on the other side.
All right.
There we go. That's the best thing to do in that circumstance, obviously. Without a doubt.
Holy shit, that was close.
Lara, it looks like there's a way out on this side.
Okay, then go. I'm going in to get Sam and Whitman.
Another beautiful rainbow on the screen there. 100%, yeah. I mean, that's probably the safest part of this whole game, really. I'm a bit disappointed with how safe that was. But, you know, I guess they wanted to play it safe. Play it logical.
We're out, but this place is falling apart.
I've set up a rendezvous point back across the bridge. The chopper's gonna be here soon.
Lara's still looking for Sam and Whitman.
So many explosions. Find Sam. We can find Sam. Oh! There we go. The Solari Fortress. See, Lara really should be a bit more gutted about what she's done to this beautiful building. I know I would be. I'd be like, oh no!
Keep moving. Just keep moving.
I mean, was the whole place built on gas? That was a classic Hollywood stunt there. The guy's covered in petroleum, not petroleum jelly, that would be bad. In fire retarding jelly, he's fine. Petroleum jelly. No one leaves. See, she is an archaeologist. She's distracted.
That's what I heard in Japanese before the plane crashed.
By this tiny little
The ritual from Himiko's tomb. Why is Matthias so interested?
detail on the wall. Well, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, especially if you're
Unmistakable.
if you're sniffing all of the gases, then yeah, you're gonna feel something. Just need. It did. It just needed the Wilhelm scream. Would have been perfect. Yeah. I won't attempt it again. My nose and throat are not up to that tonight. Ah. Yeah. Oh. So many explosions. Oh, there he is.
Lara, you're alive.
So are you. I mean, are you okay? What happened?
Once they stopped seeing me as a threat, they let me move about almost freely.
Did you know the others were captured?
Yes. Sam's in there, but I couldn't free her without a weapon. These Solari are an anthropological marvel, Lara.
They're insane murderers, Dr. Whitman. We need to get our people out of here.
To be fair, they can be both.
Look out here.
It is possible. They could be a marvel, and they could be insane murderers. I mean, you know, either way, there's something to observe.
I don't think you understand. You have been chosen, Samantha. This is a great honor for you. For all of us. Some were beginning to doubt we'd ever find you. But here you are.
Please. I know you think I'm something special. But I'm not. I don't want to be chosen.
This is not about what you want. It's about what you are. Himiko's blood runs in your veins. I think you know this, Samantha.
You're insane, Matthias. Why are you doing this?
You're searching for logic and reason where there is none. I made the same mistake once. Back when I thought ships could reach us and planes wouldn't fall from the sky.
I just want to go home.
So do I, girl. I've waited years for this moment. I've given.
What's he going to be like when he gets home?
Don't you think I've tried to get away from here? From this place? We're all trapped here.
Is he going to turn up for Thanksgiving or something? And
You have the power to release us. Many have given up their souls willingly for this gift.
The fires are getting worse.
with his cog
The
staff?
other girl's vanished.
I don't know. Is it his
This must
circular
be it.
sword staff?
Dimitri,
Spear?
guard her with your life.
Hi guys, it's been a while. Oh,
Lara! Oh my god, you're here! I was beginning to think I was going crazy.
It's okay.
his what staff? Circular sword staff?
It's gonna be okay. My weapon.
It had a circular saw blade on it. On
How
the
are we ever going to get out of here?
We need
on
to
the top.
leave before he comes back.
Lara does have the cheek calling them murderers. Yeah, they're murderers.
Whitman! Where the hell is
I'm not. Chonk staff. Chonk. Is that a word?
Run, Lara, run!
Get down!
Oh no.
Back into the throne room!
Powerful gun.
Keep going, Sam! I'll find another way out!
There!
Here we go. Conch is the shell. Yeah, okay. Oh, I shot the dynamite in midair. Don't get deaded. You'll be okay. Is that a soupism? Just don't get deaded, and you'll be okay. No, I said cog. Initially I said cog, but I meant the circular saw blade. Down and dirty completed. I remember. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I remember this room being harder. It is harder, yeah. We have to read that chat in a second, I think. Ah, no! Ah! Careful, careful, careful. Okay, skip the fire. There we go. Circus Love Blade was used as a cog in the speak and spell alien contacting device used by E.T. in the film. Oh, that's interesting. That is some MacGyver stuff. You don't pronounce the ch, so it's like a con spell. There's a point coming up in this game where Lara just has had enough. And she just... Oh, you say conk. Oh, right. There we go. She just had enough and she just kicks open the door. She's like, come on, you bastards! And it always makes me very happy. Sounds like conk insert jokes here. I don't know. I'm not sure I knows any jokes about conk. Thank you. Thank you. You're a yokel then, Char. Oh dear. You think the only one with a shotgun, eh? Eh? What I need is a grenade. Or my own dynamite, that'd be good. No, 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 you're not gonna kill me. I've worked too hard to cut this far. Van Gogh. Van Gogh. 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 Isn't it more like a Van Gogh in Dutch? Gogh. No, I don't think anyone in Britain says Van Gogh. Do they? Do they really?
Go! All of you! Find the chosen one! This one is mine!
She's mine!
I've been waiting for you, girl!
I've been waiting for you, girl. It's the love story of the year. The Yamatai Maniac. I've been waiting for you, girl. Okay. We have to reload at some point. Yeah. Okay, go, 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 go. Yeah. Oh, what a way to go. Oh, no.
No hiding now. I'll fucking kill you, child. Oh, shit.
Oh, 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 oh. Ah, fire! There we go. Van Gogh, Dago, Monet. They go to see Van Gogh and pay they Monet on the way in. Yay? I know his aim was awful. Here we go. This is my favourite part of the whole of Lara's journey in this game. It's about to kick off. And oh, if I can get the right gun out. No. Where is it? Oh no, have I lost the grenade launcher? Oh right, okay. When using the rifle. That's it, run you bastards. Oh no! Oh no, I let her down! I let her down! We speak the Queen's English here, Nolan. Not some odd backwater dialect you might be familiar with. You colonial. Better being a colonial than a colonizer, am I right? Am I right? Or no, I'm stirring up the animosity in the chat here. I should do better than this. Ow, 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 ow. Ah! Stay behind the wall, Lara. Just for a second. Stop missing, man. Ah, no! Ah, not again! Not again! It's all soup. It's all gravy, baby. Minnesota is not a backwater. If anything, it's a headwater from the Mississippi. Oh. Ever heard of it? No, I've never heard of the Mississippi. Never Mississippi. What is the Mississippi? It's all soup under the bridge. time to bury the soup. I'm not doing very well. Too many cooks spoil the soup. We should broth be kinder in the chat. What? Say what? See, I went and built up this moment as well. I built this up. I was saying, oh, it's my favourite part of the game. I really like this bit. Blah, blah, blah. And here I am, dying over and over again. Okay. Oh no! I'm not doing a death count tonight either for some reason. I know, I'm so gutted that I forgot. Sorry, excuse me. Dear. Oh. Ah, sorry. I was nearly sick then. Press F to pay respects. Don't get too close to the explosion, Lara. You'll only get knocked back.
That's right! Run, you bastards! I'm coming for you
Just take your time. Take your time. I'm gonna get killed again. I'm gonna get killed again. I know I am. No. Ah! Ah! I have been upgrading my guns, yeah. I have. I'm just rubbish. It seems. At some point, I'll be coming for you all. I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it, this whole game? Have you tried blocking? Yeah, it hasn't occurred to me. Have you tried not missing? Now that's a good idea, isn't it? That is rather annoying. Okay. Shoot, change position, yeah. Problem is, get them changing positions to, like, total kill zones. I think that's me safe now. This would have been a lovely courtyard, by the way, with all the, look at the cherry blossom trees. A nice little terraced sort of garden area leading up and between portions of the wings of the estate. Very pleasant. Let's go for dodge counter. Cool. Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah. And then Lara showed up and destroyed it all. Ah! I haven't fully upgraded my guns, it seems. I have been doing a lot on them, though. Oh, that's only at 10%. Okay, fine. I haven't. Might explain something. You've got to use some of this this scrap that we've got. Some of these resources. Okay, so just the handgun there. Okay, cool. Ooh, was there one at the end? Oh, we already had that one. So there we go. Pro gamer. Ooh, shotgun pellets found. Wow. Pump action shotgun, thank you very much. They'll forgot to mention that if you're suffering from terrible altitude sickness, you're not going to appreciate the Potala Palace in the Tsar. Ah, that sucks, doesn't it? The broomstick, yeah. The broomstick. I love the broomstick. For a second I was wondering if that was a bit of DLC. Lara cleans house with the broomstick.
Stay away from me!
They didn't see it coming.
Stay back! Sam! Run!
Regroup with Sam. Okay. Ow. Ouchie wouchie. I remember this bit, yeah. Killer headshot, man! Killer! But I took quite a lot of photos and enjoyed them later. That makes sense. Yeah, I've got a couple of Evil Dead games on the Xbox 360, and unfortunately, I think they're both originally for Xbox. And even though they have both have backwards compatibility, one of them is just a bit, the better one actually, is just a little bit janky. It's a real shame. It's a little bit rough around the edges, the compatibility. Yeah, I all too well remember this area. It's not easy. Oh. Especially when you don't shoot people when they're shooting at you. But I'm always more than happy to have a new Evil Dead game. Maybe actually, for Halloween, I should stream one of the Evil Dead games. That would be fun. Oh, what amazing misser I am. I'm just so good at the missing. Oh my goodness!
Where'd you go? He's hiding somewhere. He's reloading. Flush her out of there. All right, get back. Where is she? Just here. Light her up.
Well, here we go. Your weapons are what, sorry? If Ash says groovy and Hail to the King Baby, then it's automatically Game of the Year for you. Yes, absolutely. Sam Raimi doing the new Doctor Strange, and also, obviously, was responsible for the original Spider-Man trilogy. Has an awful lot to answer for in terms of the road that superhero movies found themselves on in that time when people were really experimenting with, Ang Lee's Hulk, for example, was trying to get that comic book look by literally building comic book frames into the cinematography. You had Blade and Fantastic Four and so many other X-Men. And of course the Dark Knight movies. Trying to figure it out, really. And Sam Raimi was one of the more successful explorations in that whole genre. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Doctor Strange. Not least because of the multiverse potential. They've been playing with a little bit in the TV shows for a while, but there's a real House of M possibility, isn't there? That Scarlet Witch may actually finally bring mutants into the MCU. That'd be amazing at the end of what looks to be a really trippy experience. Maybe even at the beginning, who knows? No, the first Blade movies did not get enough praise, did they? The third one, Trinity, I can take or leave. There's a moment in that movie that my amazing wife found herself so incredibly annoyed about it when someone sort of dips their finger in, I think, blood and goes, neurotoxins, yeah. She was not impressed. Thought I was in cover. I was not in cover.
She's down there. See if you can get a shot. Get me some light. There she is. Take her out. Shoot now.
Climb here. You know, I'm just going to jump. I'm going to go for it. Sod it. I don't even fully know what happened there, but you know, we survived. Oh, not again! Not again, Lara! I'm sure she's thinking that about me. I know. She's disappointed.
She's down
He was, yeah, one of the Marvel Zombies stories involved Ash coming through at the beginning. I had that issue, that version, that volume. It's my goal to get all of the Marvel Zombie stories at some point. That would be good. I wonder if Bruce Campbell will make it into Multiverse of Madness. Oh, hello, Smig. Good evening. Good evening. So I'm being slightly deafened by the volume in my earphones there. There we go. Hooray!
Lara, climb over. Come on.
Head for Roth. I'll follow. And Sam, don't get on the helicopter.
Whatever you do.
Trust me. Please trust me. Go!
Escape the compound. Up here I go, I guess. Although actually, is there anything around here? How's your day been, Smig? I hate to say it, but I'm not far off ending the stream this evening. Just to preserve my voice and to be up at a reasonable time for work tomorrow. Oh, there we go. I hope I'm going the right way. Thought I had already. Yeah, well, exactly. Normally I might have done already. Which way? Oh, this way. Oh no, I've started too late. Have I? Working late. Okay. Well, it must be satisfying to be home.
Oh no! I've got to stop them from getting on that helicopter.
Go, go, go! Oh, not another cannon. Or no, what I meant by that, sorry, rather, not a cannon. Not more explosive is what I meant to say. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And why? Oh. Did I deep it in one of the Friday the 13th movies, a Necronomicon appear, hinting that Jason is a Deadite. So Jason could be a Marvel villain. Wow, that is an interesting prospect. I just completely missed that cue. That because I was reading the chat. Okay, here we go. Right, come on, Lara. We can do this. No death count this evening. I forgot, frankly. Because we were too busy enjoying Tuesday, which now is no longer Tuesday. And the setup, I just forgot to turn on the death counter. Chat should be working though. The chat bot should be working.
We're taking fire. Wait! The storms! It's too dangerous! Run! Damn it!
Come on, we can get out of here. We can save the day. We can stop the chopper being taken out, surely. Somehow. Oh no! What? No death count. Stream unwatchable. I know. I have every single stream. I give you another reason to never watch again. That's on me, really. That's on me. It's It's unforgivable, really. I mean, it's the sort of thing that I should have to write an essay and a sincere apology about. Maybe have a press conference. This is a box of dynamite. It is a box of dynamite. Yeah, there we go. I am every time. You should be my Lioness follows by now. Yeah, well, to be fair, my followers have been relatively fixed for a good long while now. So I think we have a small but loyal band of followers. Oh no! Soup gang. Go, go, go! Oh, that's a heck of a maneuver. We need to land now.
We have to land.
Yep.
We have to land or the storms are going to crash us. We can't leave.
We can't leave them behind.
We have to land.
No way! Not in this weather!
Dear, oh no.
Leave them behind.
I barely made it here in one piece!
Do it!
She'll pull apart!
Ah, so now she's got one of the dual-wielding pistols. One of them. Political internet argument on Facebook. Crikey, that sounds dramatic. Is it to do with Ukraine? Which, incidentally, this evening, I believe Putin was given leave to deploy the army outside of Russian territory by the government. It's interesting how he was able to convince them to do that. I mean, normally they don't really listen to him, do they, in Russia? Oh, he already had a bust leg. Yeah, helicopter went down. Yeah, speak clearly. Wow. The subtext there was just immense. If it wasn't scary, it would be truly, truly fascinating. Well, I suppose it is fascinating and scary, actually. Oh, there's Matthias. Unbelievable. Oh, I see. Yeah. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure it would be a particularly powerful message.
I can't do this without you.
I'm sorry, Lara. I'm sorry. You can do this. Lara Croft.
Oh, there he goes. Does she now have both guns? Sorry, that's an awful thing to... We're all thinking it. I know she's lost her father figure and a mentor, but does she get both of his guns? Dual wielding? I'm arguing that it's a stupid idea for all opposition MPs to walk out of Parliament instead of being on the record of being in opposition to other business of the day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's your first thought.
Have you forgotten that she's the reason we're here?
I know.
That's not fair, Reyes.
I'm a monster.
You're right. I shouldn't have said that. It's just... Roth.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do without him.
Let's just find someplace safe and make preparations. He died as a warrior. We'll send him on as one.
I really love that guy. He's such a good character. To be fair, it very much benefits the Parliament. No, very much benefits the government to have most people thinking that's what happens on a Wednesday. You know. Oh, it's just that little session that we see on TV.
That old PT boat on the beach. I should be able to fix it up.
It's worth a shot.
It doesn't matter. We're not getting off this island.
Come on, Lara. Don't talk like that. We just gotta regroup. Come up with a plan, you know?
You just don't
He's got a
get it.
molecule tattoo
Any
on his
of
neck.
you. Something won't let us leave.
Something? Lara, you need sleep.
Look, I'll be the first to admit that I usually go in for the weird stuff, but
Yeah,
this place
no,
is
me
off
too,
the
Snake.
charts.
I was surprised.
I'm
Yeah.
not dying here. I'm fixing that boat and we're leaving.
You know this island isn't right, Jonah. I know you do.
All I know is that we can't use logic to understand this place. I know you think your instincts are a weakness, but they're a strength. Trust them. We need you, Lara.
The big man's right.
I can't leave him yet. I need time.
You know where we'll be. Come down when you're ready. We won't go anywhere without you.
Roth is gone. Oh well.
Keep us close.
Rat. She's back down to one gun again. She had them. She had two. She had the two. And no, she had to go and give one away. Well, I'm gonna report that's the
What am I gonna do?
TripAdvisor report out the window.
You've just got to trust them.
No one leaves. The storms. They're linked to the power of the Sun Queen. That's what's stopping us leaving. The monastery has a ritual chamber. If that's what the Storm Guard are protecting, the answer to stopping the storms must be in there. A hidden river entrance. The boat. I'm going to use it to go inland to the ritual chamber.
To hell with the bow. Just give me 2 handguns, yep. Nope, no, she's
Jonah.
giving it away.
Reyes! Damn it. I should have gone with them.
Yeah. Moving the goalposts, the whataboutery. It's never good, is it? Wow, that pyre did its job. Burned out quickly, wow.
Lara, I'm sorry. I got you into this mess. I made a promise to your father. The last time I saw him, I swore I would look after you, keep you out of trouble. And what did I do? I put you right in the thick of it. Now you're the one looking after me. You know, you're just like your father. He was smarter, wiser, and stronger than anyone I knew. And he never gave up, no matter how tough things got. I worry about you. But I know if there's anyone who can survive this place, it's Lara Croft. Whatever happens, I want you to know that I loved you like the daughter I never had.
Aww.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, bless. Breaking the rules to show the Tories that breaking the rules isn't allowed. Yeah, that'll fucking show them. Sorry for swaying. They got my back up there. It's understandable. It's understandable. There you go. I think the game will have saved there. I'm gonna go back to the lobby now and bring it to a close. But it's understandable. And the thing is, as well, I mean, like this morning, you had people like Johnson saying, "Oh, they can't possibly break laws. How can they break international law?" When we literally, not that long ago in our parliament, passed I forget what it was called now, but passed a bill, a statement or something, saying, or that people described as the ability to break international law in a limited and specific way when it came to Northern Ireland and the EU border. So we've got no, I mean, not to mention that our Prime Minister has no moral authority anyway, but we've got no authority on that front, precisely because of our proclivity, it seems, in government for breaking the rules. So if you break the rule, there's no way to breaking of rules doesn't, no one learns. People just go, hey, the rules just don't matter, and all the rules go out the window. So yeah, I can see why it's bothered you. It must be annoying. But that has been fun. Thank you guys for turning up. I'm definitely tireder than I was for yesterday's stream. We are willing to break international law, or also don't break international law. Exactly. Yes, we'll break the law. We'll break international law, but you can't break international law. Oof. After 10 p.m. is not something I get involved in at my age. It's going to keep me awake. Oh, that's why I stopped watching Question Time. Actually, I just couldn't. I couldn't watch Question Time and then go to sleep before 2 o'clock in the morning. So I just I stopped entirely. Yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for turning up. I shall see you soon. Aiming for a Thursday live stream. Time to watch cat videos. Exactly. Calm down. With some nice cat videos. That'll be good. And yeah, tomorrow I am recording early with Mr. Andy Brockman. So good night, Soupies. Take care, Soup Gang. Have you seen Harry and Paul Question Time skit? No, I haven't. That's probably worth watching, isn't it? In fact, I shall watch that on my phone. Oh, post it to Discord. Excellent. Thank you, Charminar. Nolan, you're more than welcome to come and find it on Discord. You'd be very welcome, in fact, on Discord. Right. Bye, guys. Good night. Hopefully you've had a good evening, Smig, and you'll get to chill out now as well after work. And I'll see you all soon. I'm in for 4 p.m. We are. If anything changes, I'll let you know at least an hour beforehand. Okay. Right. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye. Take care. Cheers.